CAD, computer-aided design, it's what we use to sort of figure out how our robot is going to work, how it's going to, like the layout of it almost. We make a 3D model of the final, what we think the final version is going to look like, and then we build it out here. I think that it's difficult from absolutely nothing. It's difficult, but if you have any sort of technical know-how, then CAD and the interaction with it feels really natural, especially like with video games. It feels very similar to how you'd interact with a video game.
What we're currently doing in CAD is just modeling what we think the robot should be, which then we pass on to the machinists and they see what's not going on. So we're at the early stages of CAD right now, where it's just the building blocks and seeing what works and doesn't.
Prototyping is important because we need to test whether our ideas will actually be functional for the robot before we actually start. So before we consider how plausible it is to put like a mechanism on our robot, we need a prototype to make sure that the idea that we've come up with actually physically works. Prototyping starts with coming up with an idea and then finding the essential measurements that we need to have the mechanism work by measuring the robot, measuring game pieces and other elements that we need, and then actually roughing it out using like basic materials. The success rate of our prototypes is a bit dubious since we haven't really tested yet.
Okay, so strategy is a sub-team here at TDU, and it primarily focuses on just how we play the game every season. So what we do is basically on the first day when the game's released, we look at the game manual, look at the rules, look at how the game's played, and just see what requirements that like our team can fulfill and what we can do.
In strategy meetings, we look at the game and we look at the best strategies on how to play the game and things that we can do to increase our chances of winning. We also do things like scouting, creating a scouting system, as well as thinking of ways to analyze results. One thing I find challenging about strategy is that we have to anticipate what are the strategies of other teams are going to be doing, as well as ways to win. So in strategy, we have to go to talk to other teams and cooperate our strategies and work together as an alliance to figure out the best way to win. We also have to talk to them before alliance selection and try to discuss if we would be a good fit for alliance.
What's your favourite part of Onshape or CAD in general?
Closing it.